Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Hegseth pulling in general officers for a chat. News broke that Secretary of Defense Hegseth was ordering a bunch of flag and general officers from all over the world to come to Virginia for a large meeting. This type of large gathering is incredibly rare and unusual. It's even more unusual because there isn't a clearly stated reason for the meetup. The uncertainty has led to rampant speculation. We can't disprove speculation, but we can provide more information about the situation, and some of the information makes some of the speculation less likely. Let's start with the reactions of the officers being summoned. Obviously, no public comments, but the rumor mill says their reaction is annoyed, not concerned. While they aren't saying what the meeting is about, and they may not know themselves, the general tone is this entire meeting could be in an email. We've also heard that the generals are bringing their senior enlisted staff. Those picturing a purge should probably take heart in that little bit of information. Odds are, if the plan was to gather generals to throw out those that were deemed insufficiently loyal, senior enlisted would have been told to stay at their posts so they could assist the transition of the replacement general. The idea that it's an event leading to martial law is also unlikely, because many of these generals would have nothing to do with the task. So, what could it be? It's Hegseth and Trump. They could be calling them together for a photo op or to rant about culture war nonsense. It might also be an attempt to get some FaceTime with the brass and discuss something in person that's normally done over email. A while back, we covered a draft of the National Defense Strategy that would be released soon. The new strategy, if implemented, is a complete abandonment of many of the things that generate U.S. power. The meeting might be a moment to go over the potential shifts. It's also possible there's a desire to talk to the different commanders about a potential conflict with Russia or China. There's been a lot of random conversation about getting rid of some commands or combining them. This could have to do with that. The list of possibilities that aren't truly nefarious, but are simply inefficient, is nearly endless. I can't stand here and say that it isn't something nefarious, or that Hegseth isn't going to can a bunch of generals, or that he's not screening them to send them walking later. What I can say is that the list of options for this unusual meeting is far wider than those being discussed in the media, generally speaking. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.